My name's Nakia and I am a shopaholic. No, seriously guys, I did some crazy damage to the bank account the other day. I did a stack of shopping, so I got a bunch of high-end makeup products. So I thought, why not chuck it all in a haul so you guys can see some of the new stuff that I got. So I'm not going to ramble on because this video is probably going to be crazy long anyway, so we'll just jump right into what I got. So I'll start off with my two drugstore products that I've picked up. So the first one is this e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzer. So these come in a bunch of different shades. This one that I've got here is Turks Caicos? I'm not too sure how it's pronounced anyway, but basically it's got a dark bronzing shade there and a dark blush shade, and you can use it to sculpt your cheeks. And when they are swatched, they look like that. I'll just put them on the back of my hand. Now the blush looks quite light in the pan, but then when it is on my hands, it is actually quite dark. So beautiful quality, beautiful texture, and beautiful pigment, especially for something by e.l.f. which is ridiculously affordable. And then also from e.l.f. I got this e.l.f. Eyebrow Kit, and I got this one in the colour dark. So I'm sure you guys have seen a stack of these on YouTube before. So it comes with the wax, the darker wax, and then a lighter brow powder. Looking at this one now, this one's probably not taupey grey enough for my particular shade, but I might see if I'm able to make it work. Next up, we've got the Urban Decay Electric Palette. So I actually picked this one up online, and I will chat about the website that I got it off in just a second for you, but I'll quickly show you what the palette looks like. How beautiful are these colours? They're just crazy neon brights, and obviously being Urban Decay, the pigmentation and the quality is seriously phenomenal. I'll just swatch a couple of these for you. You're gonna die. Look at that. They are insane. So they're actually pressed pigments as opposed to regular Urban Decay eyeshadows. So that means pretty much 1,000 times the pigmentation, and honestly these colours are so gorgeous. Even if brights aren't really your thing, you can certainly work a couple of these into a more neutral look and they're going to look so good. I have already done a tutorial with this palette and I will link it just here for you. It's a really beautiful sunset makeup look. So if you guys want to go and see that, then definitely click above, and I'll also pop it in the description bar as well for you guys to go and see. Next up, I picked up the 3 new shades of the Velvetines that Creme has just released. Well, not just released, I think they came out in about end of March or start of March or something, I'm not too sure. But these are from what's called the Clueless Witch Collection, and basically there's just 3 new shades that she's added now, and they are absolutely amazing. So the first one here is Salem, which is a really gorgeous, kind of like a chocolatey brown. So that one is there. And you probably look at that and be a little bit daunted, but honestly it looks so beautiful on the lips, especially with a nice smoky eye. This next one is called Black Velvet, and it is a black. Obviously not as easy to wear, but hey, if it floats your boat, then certainly get into it. And then this one is my all-time favorite. This is the Wicked, which is a really, I would say like it's a burgundy plummy red. It's so nice. I did post a swatch of this one on my Instagram if you wanted to go there and check that one out. So obviously these are Velvetine, so they go on like a liquid lipstick, and then they dry to a really beautiful matte velvet finish. So all the products that I just mentioned I got off an Australian website, and it is called Discount Beauty Boutique. And the lady that runs the site is absolutely gorgeous. Like I ordered this stuff I think on the Wednesday night and I had it the Friday morning. So the shipping and the service is absolutely phenomenal. Like she is amazingly quick with it. But the really huge thing really is for us Australians, obviously the makeup is so ridiculously expensive here, and for us to get these products, like these brands like Urban Decay, Creme, she sells Too Faced, she sells China Glaze, like all these types of brands, they're from the States, and for us to actually get them shipped here to Australia, it can be so expensive. Like I'm talking like $80 on just shipping alone. But she's providing us with these brands at a ridiculously low price. Like I think this Urban Decay palette was like $65, which is just pretty much insane. And if you guys are looking for the Naked palette, she's got number 1, 2, and 3, all for a really, really good price. So yeah, if you guys want to check out some Urban Decay or some Creme or some of those other popular USA brands, I will pop the link to her website in the description bar. Definitely check her out. She is incredible. Okay, I'm going to move on to some other stuff now. Let's start with the Stila stuff, shall we? So I picked up 2 more of the Stila palettes. Obviously I've already got the In the Light palette. You guys have seen me use that a number of times. But I also picked up the In the Know palette, which is essentially the same concept. So it comes with 10 shadows. This one is an all matte palette. And it features some really beautiful warm tones, some taupes, and a nice grey kind of black. This one's a really good everyday neutral palette, and it also comes with a kind of like a grey brown smudge stick, which is a waterproof eyeliner as well. So that one's really, really gorgeous. And then the other one that I got is the In the Moment palette, which is so romantic. How beautiful are some of these? This would be gorgeous for a prom makeup look. Actually, I might do one, but absolutely love the look of these. They're so pretty. This Catalyst one, this one's probably my favorite in this palette. It's like a dark purpley black, but then with the red shimmer. So nice. So these Stila palettes are available from Mecca Cosmetica. That's where I got them here in Australia, and they're fairly affordable. I think about $60 each. Another Stila item that I got is the Stila Stay All Day foundation. So this is a foundation that comes with a little brush in the packaging as well, but it also comes with a concealer in the top of the lid. So the packaging looks like that. The lid comes off, and then inside the top of that lid, that's where the concealer is. And the funny thing about this foundation is the applicator. It's quite unusual, really. It's like a little spoon, and then obviously you dab it all on your face and then blend it in with a brush. This one is supposed to be really, really fantastic for coverage and really, really fantastic for staying all day, as the name says. So I'm really excited to try this one. Let me know if you guys want to see a first impression or you know, sort of like a review of this foundation. And also I got the colour Buff, which is number 7 in the range. So I also picked up 2 new Nars products. So I got the bronzing powder in Casino. I sort of originally went to get a replacement for my Laguna because my Laguna is looking a little bit sad. I've hit pan majorly on it, but I ended up picking up this one. So this one is just as beautifully pigmented. It's just as easy to blend, but it's a little bit more warm toned than the Laguna. Hang on, I'll grab the Laguna and I'll show you a side by side. Oh man, can't get it open. Here we go. Alright, so that's the Laguna there, and then that's the Casino. You can see that this one's a lot more greyish taupey toned, and this one's a lot warmer. So, oh, I'm making a hot mess. Yeah, so like I said, I originally went to get a new Laguna, but then saw this, fell in love with it, and got this one instead. Also from Nars, I picked up another blush. This one is called, is it Taos or Tao? I'm not too sure. All the product names and details will be in the description bar, though if you do like the look of it, you want to pick it up. But it's just like a really beautiful, kind of like a burnt red, and it's got the tiniest little bit of shimmer through it. Oh, it's so pretty. It actually looks very similar on my hand, swatched next to that one by e.l.f., which is interesting. They might be near dead on perfect dupes for each other. How fun is that? You guys know that I love me a good Nars blush, so yeah, I couldn't walk away from it. What can I say? Also from Mecca, I grabbed a couple of the Hourglass products. I've wanted to try these for a little while because the reviews on these are just, they like pretty much raved about. First thing I picked up was the Mineral Veil Oil-Free Primer. So this is a really nice primer. This one promises to keep your foundation in place all day long. It also helps to sort of smooth fine lines, wrinkles, pores, things like that. Yeah, really, really excited to be able to use this one a little bit more and then let you guys know what I think. And I believe that it did win Primer of the Year for 2014 here in Australia, so must be good, right? And I also picked up 2 of the Ambient Light products by Hourglass. So the first one is one of the Ambient Lighting powders. So I've chosen Dim Light. Now this one is supposed to like obviously mimic the way that your skin looks in dim light. So it's meant to sort of blur the surface of the skin, get rid of any pores, imperfections and things like that. And it's just, oh, it's so pretty looking at it in the pan. It's so pearly and very, very soft to the skin. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but pretty much you can just pop this one all over as a setting powder, or you can just use it to illuminate certain areas of your face. I also picked up one of the Ambient Lighting blushes. So the one that I've got here is Radiant Magenta. Oh, is that not the prettiest thing you have ever seen? It's ridiculous. It's kind of like a bronzy mixed with like a pretty pink. And that's that one swatched down there. It looks so beautiful and luminous. I'm actually wearing it on my cheeks today. It's just beautiful. Safe to say I'm officially Hourglass obsessed, and I will be collecting all of the Ambient Lighting blushes and powders because I feel like I can't live without them now. They are incredible. What will we do next? So I got another foundation, and it is the Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation. So this one comes in a little squeeze tube. It looks like this. So this one, what does it say? Luminous formula. It says the ultimate in flawless natural coverage. Silk Cream Foundation is a beautiful light diffusing formula offering advanced light reflection properties which cause fine lines and wrinkles to optically vanish. It's an innovative foundation that delivers flawless, buildable coverage in a long wearing rich base. So I haven't actually had a chance to use this one, but I have heard a lot of reviews about it. It's medium to full coverage, buildable, and it pretty much just makes your skin look perfect. So I'm really excited to try this one out. Moving on to Inglot, I've pretty much, like my entire makeup I've always walked into Inglot, had a bit of a sniff around and then left. Not too sure why. I guess maybe I wasn't familiar with the brand, I'm not sure. But I finally went in and had a really good look at the products and I was pretty well blown away. So I have grabbed a bunch of Inglot stuff now. So the first thing that I got was the Inglot AMC Cream Foundation. And even though it's a cream, I think it's known as their liquid foundation. But the packaging looks like this. Now this one, when you look at it really, really closely, it's got reflective sort of shimmery materials in there. And the sales assistant told me that basically the idea of that is that it dries down to a reasonably matte finish, but then because of the shimmers, it just looks beautiful, luminous and dewy. So I'm really, really excited to try this one out. I am in the colour MW102. The poor girl had such a hard time matching my skin. It was quite funny. It took quite a long time for her to do it. Basically what she said was that the foundations look like a totally different colour in the bottle than they actually look on your face. They oxidize a little bit and change, and so we had to try like 1,000 different foundations, but I'm really, really happy with this one. This one matches me perfectly. Now, I'm not sure how familiar you guys are with Inglot, but basically when you go into the store, they've got all of their eyeshadow colours in individual pans all laid out, and you pretty much get to mix and match, choose and build your own palette. So that is what I have done. So the palettes are sold separately. I picked up one of the 10 pan eyeshadow palettes. The shadows come separately in these little boxes. They're packaged and they're like vacuum wrapped. So you know 100% that they're, you know, free of contaminants and just really, really high quality packaging. It's really, really good to see. It's well looked after. And then once you build your palette, it looks like this. How gorgeous is it? I'm absolutely obsessed with the packaging. It's very, very durable and it's actually quite heavy, which to me is a good thing because I like weight. It sort of gives me more of the feeling like it's, you know, really, really high quality. It looks like sort of misty glass and then it's got Inglot written over it. And then inside are my shadows. You can tell by looking at this that I love my warms, can't you? Pretty much the shadows retail for about $10 each here in Australia, and I think this 10 palette was $20. So it's actually fairly affordable. Like if you think about a single MAC shadow, they are about $33 I think here in Australia, so $10 for one of these is like ridiculously affordable. Honestly, I'm gagging over Inglot. I don't know why I didn't try them earlier. They're such high quality and they've got like 1,000 different shades. Like you'll never run out of choices. I want to go back there already and just go nuts. But I suppose I need money to feed myself, don't I? First world problems. Also from Inglot, I picked up their gel eyeliner. Now this is pretty much like a cult product in the beauty industry. And trust me, after using it, I can 100% see why. It has to be the blackest, most pigmented and creamiest gel eyeliner I have ever used. Let's do a bit of a demo. So this is my E11 eyeliner brush by Sigma. I'm gonna dip into the product and then, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this neatly, but oh, it is so good. It is just, it's way blacker than MAC, it's a way blacker than the Maybelline one, the L'Oreal one, way blacker than the YSL one, way blacker than the Guerlain one. It is phenomenal. It's just the most beautiful gel eyeliner in the world, and it does come in a bunch of different colors, so I am actually going to go back and pick up a few different colors of this. I want a yellow eyeliner, I want a white eyeliner. Stuff it, we'll just get them all. And then lastly from Inglot, I also picked up 2 brushes and their brush cleanser. I haven't had a chance to use this, but I've heard good things about this one. It is alcohol based and it does dry fairly quickly on the brushes too, which is great for freelance and you're working between, you know, one client after the other. You need your brushes to be dry pretty much straight away. And then the brushes that I picked up were this one, 20T. So this is like an angled foundation brush really. So this one will be great for liquid products and it'll also be really, really good for liquid and cream contouring. So I got that one. And then I also picked up the 30T, which is like a bent eyeliner brush. I've been wanting one of these for ages. Oh, the bristles are so soft. But pretty much having it bent at the end makes it really easy to get in there and really pop that eyeliner very, very nice and precisely. So that is it for Inglot. Next up, I went to the MAC counter and went a little bit cray-cray, but It happens, doesn't it? So I got 5 new lipsticks. You're gonna laugh when you see all of these next to each other. I'm just so typical when it comes to choosing MAC lipsticks. So the first one that I got is Myth, which is a really nice nude shade, another cult favorite. I'll swatch them for you on this hand. So that is Myth there. The next one I got was Fanfare, which is kind of like a cross between a pink and a coral. Really, I've wanted this one for a little while, but I've just never remembered to pick it up. So that's that one there. So nice. I might actually wear it. I'm going out for dinner tonight. I might wear it out tonight. This one is Japanese Maple, which is another nude sort of shade. This one's a cream sheen though, so it's got more of like a shimmery, glossy kind of finish to it. This next one is Angel, which is another cult favorite. Pretty much everybody owns this lipstick. And this one is more of a sort of baby cooler tone pink. And lastly, I got Shanghai Spice, which is probably my favorite of the lot, and I am wearing it right now. Oh, let's just top up. So this one is like a corally orangey kind of nude, which is my favorite kind of nude. I find that the pinks and the very light nudes, they just completely wash me out and I look dead. So that's that one there. So they're the 5 shades that I got, and looking at it, they all look so similar, but I'm a pinky corally nude girl. What can I say? I always buy the same colours in MAC lipsticks. I can't help myself, guys. Also from MAC, I picked up a Pro Longwear paint pot, and I got the colour Soft Ochre. I've wanted this one for a little while, but it's always been sold out when I went to the counter or when I looked online. So it just looks like that. It's kind of like it pretty much just looks like foundation, but it's really, really good for keeping your shadows in place for a long time and helping them appear more vibrant. So that is that one. And then I also picked up 2 cheek products from MAC. So the first one is this Sheer Tone Shimmer Blush in the colour Cream Sheen. So I've heard that this one is absolutely perfect on people like myself who've got an olive yellowy undertone. So I'm really excited to try this one out. Although looking at it now, it looks kind of similar to Nars Orgasm. That's that one there. You're probably not going to be able to see it. I will use it in a tutorial soon though, so you guys can see how that one goes. And then I also picked up a mineralized skin finish, and I got the colour Stereo Rose. Now this one I believe is part of the, what is it, the Fantasy of Flowers limited collection? Not too sure, but if you guys can, this one is still in stores. Obviously I bought it just the other day, but if you guys can get your hands on this, you've got to. It is the most beautiful, beautiful thing I've ever laid my eyes on. It's so nice. It's kind of like a pink, but with like an apricot shimmer through it. It's stunning. So that's that one there, and it's quite pigmented too, so you could use it alone as a blush, or you can use it as a nice highlight on the tops of the cheekbones, but loving that one. All right, next up, I finally got Revitalash. So this is an eyelash serum that you paint on the base of your lashes once a day, and pretty much it's meant to grow your lashes really, really long. So there's a stack of reviews online about this one, and the before and after pictures that everyone seems to have are just phenomenal. Like, their lashes look so huge. So the little thing looks like this, and then inside it's got like a little, it's like a flexible brush tip. And basically you just paint that along the base of your lashes once a day, and it promises to pretty much give you Kim Kardashian lashes. So I've been using this one for about a week and a half now, and I can already tell a difference in my lashes. They just look a tiniest little bit longer, but they also are curling much better, and they just look a little bit darker as well. I will put a link below to their website so that you can read up more about it. It's been very, very well researched, and it's also ophthalmologist reviewed, dermatologist reviewed and approved, non-irritating, hypoallergenic and clinically tested. And I also like that a portion of the proceeds go to the breast cancer research. That makes me happy. I'm helping someone's boobies. And then finally I want to talk about Smile Science. So I didn't actually purchase these products. This was sent to me, but basically it is a tooth whitening pen. So this is something that you brush your teeth and then you dry the teeth off, and then you paste this stuff all over your teeth, and then you let them dry for 30 seconds, and then you're good to go. I have been using this for a couple of days, and I can already see a huge difference in the whiteness of my teeth. This is the first whitening product that I've actually ever tried. I haven't found it to be irritating or anything like that. It's been quite comfortable to use, but I will continue to use this for the full recommended time, which I think is 14 days maybe. So this one promises to lighten your teeth 9 or up to 9 shades in a week, which is crazy. If my teeth were 9 shades lighter, they'd probably be glowing in the dark. So far so good. I will definitely keep using this one and let you guys know what I think. And the lovely people at Smile Sciences have also given us a discount code for this pen. So the code is Nakia SS, which I guess the SS stands for Smile Sciences, but that code will get you 50% off this pen, which I think is a really good deal. So that is finally it for the haul, guys. If you're still sticking around, well done. You've done a good job for sitting there listening to all of my blubbering. You will be seeing all of these products in upcoming tutorials, I promise. And if you let me know in the description bar, I can do first impressions and reviews on a lot of them if you're interested in getting them yourself. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having an amazing day. And I have got a tutorial for this eye makeup look, and that will be up in a couple of days. So thanks for watching. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye! Hey guys, welcome to my 1920s Gatsby inspired makeup collaboration. So for this video, me and the beautiful Lauren from Ebony May's Makeup here on YouTube have worked together